What's up, everyone? I'm making this video to tell you about my JYP audition. Yeah, I'm making this video because I watched other videos of other people about their audition experience, and it helped me out a lot with mine. So I'm doing this for all you guys out there. A little background before I start. I auditioned for JYP and SM in Toronto in 2009. I modeled since I had no talent back then. Didn't get in, obviously. And after that, I took vocal training for a year and a half until today. I'm still taking it to get myself better for this audition, for this year's audition. And yeah, I'm not great, but I'm not bad either. So right into JYP audition. I was on Saturday. It was a great day. It was really sunny. It started at 10 a.m. I didn't get there till 12:30 because my singing teacher, wanted me to do practice with her before I went, so I could be prepared. So I'm really thankful about that. Got there 12:30. I was with my friends. When I got there, it was the same venue as SM last time, so I knew the building. There were people outside. They were just chilling. I guess they already auditioned since they had numbers on their chest. And they're gonna be really honest. Since I'm a really honest person, they weren't that good looking, and just by looking at them, I could tell that they didn't have any. I could tell that they weren't that good looking, and they didn't have that much talent. So yeah, I was really happy about that. Just kidding. Anyways, people outside. I stayed there. I stayed outside for a little bit because I was really nervous, and then I walked in. There was a desk, and there was two people on the desk. One's for online auditions, and one's for walk-ins. Since I was there before, since I already auditioned, I kind of knew what was gonna happen. So I auditioned. I applied online. So I filled out my form online, printed it out, brought it with me, gave it to a girl on the left. She gave me my number, took my form, and gave it back to me. Told me to give it to the girl in the waiting room, and she'll do the rest. So I walked in the waiting room, which was basically a gym. It was a basketball court, and there was a stage, and there was chairs lined up everywhere. And there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people, but not as much people as last time. Last time, I'd say the room was packed last time in SM. Like, the whole room was filled with people, so loud. This year, there were a lot of people, but not as much. Definitely not as much. The room wasn't, I'd say the room was half full. Not half full, but it wasn't completely full. But yeah, I gave my form to a girl in the front, and beside her was a projector and a projection screen on stage. It showed videos of Korean trainees and what they did, and they gave support messages to all of us. And they also showed music videos. They showed one of the girls and 2 p.m.'s I Can't, which is the live version on that show. I think Chocolate, the show was. Anyways, I sat down. I had to wait for an hour and a half before it was my turn. I talked to my friends that went before, told me what they experienced, and I looked around the room. There were a lot of pretty Korean girls, pretty girls in general, I should say. And I was like, damn, these girls are legit. These girls are legit. And I was happy about that. And they looked like they had a good talent as well. There were some non-Asians, most were Asian. There were some white people, there were some black people, etc. There were more girls than guys, but the guys they weren't ugly at all. They looked like they had a lot of talent in them, so I was really sad about that. Yeah. Anyways, an hour and a half, I waited. The girl in the front, what she did was call 2 groups of 10 people. So you auditioned with 9 other people, which happened last year, so I expected that. She called 10 random numbers, but she called in order of the form you gave them in. So anyway, so yeah. So she called 2 groups of 10. I was the second group after an hour and a half of waiting. So after the group in front of me left, it was our turn. So we left the waiting room with the other 9 people I was with, and we were waiting in front of the door of the audition room. It was actually right when I walked into the building. It was on the left side. That was that room, which was the same room as last year. Anyway, so there was a Korean guy with us, and he told us all about what to do. He had spoke really good English, so yeah, I was happy about that. And he told us what to do when we walk into this room. There will be chairs on the side, and the first person needs to audition right away, and the second person needs to stand up and wait for him to be finished, and so on and so forth. So we walked when the group in front of us were done, and they looked really, really serious, and we looked really serious too, and we looked at each other, and we didn't say anything, and it was really awkward. And yeah, so we walked in the room. There was chairs on the right side along the wall. There was a banner of JYP banner on the wall on the opposite side of the room. In the middle of the room there was a desk. There was two judges, a girl and a guy. The guy looked like Jay Park. And there was a cameraman. And the first person in the group, in front of the banner of JYP banner, there was a T-shaped tape on the floor. That's where you audition. And beside it, there will be another strip of tape. That's where the next person waits. So the first person walks right away. We sat down. First person raps. He wasn't that good looking, but he rapped really well. He stumbled in the beginning. He had to start over. He rapped in Korean. His voice and flow were really good, so I applaud him for that. He started a little bit, and then they stopped him. The judges stopped everyone around 30 seconds, even though it says on the site, prepare a minute for your audition, but time constraints for too many people, they had to cut it off 30 seconds unless they really liked you. So the first person was done. Second person sang. She wasn't really good. She didn't take any. I could tell she was really bad. I could tell she didn't take any lessons, so she was bad. 30 seconds, she's out. She sang like Kelly Clarkson. After her was a guy. He acted in English, and he was really loud and emotional, and he wasn't that good though. So yeah, that's all I could say about that. And the guy after him, was me and another guy. The guy before me, I waited in the line on the stripe, and he danced. I think it was Vietnamese. He wasn't. The guys so far were bad. Weren't good looking. This guy looked okay. He danced pretty good. He wasn't spectacular. He wasn't bad. He was okay. While I was waiting for him to be finished, I forgot my lines to my song, and I panicked. Luckily, I remembered my words right when I started auditioning, but due to the panic, I was really, really nervous. So after when he was done, I walked up. I sang Big Bang's We Belong Together. I sang in a higher key than I was supposed to. I was supposed to sing Na 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 ba yo, but I sang Na 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 ba yo. So I screwed up there, and my voice was trembling a little bit. I messed up some of the notes due to my nervousness and the key change. I could have sang way better than I was supposed to. I was gonna do GD's rap, but then they stopped me after the chorus, so I bowed and I sat back down. And yeah, I was really mad at myself. Right now, I'm wanting to punch myself in the face because I could have done way better. Anyways, guy after me acted. There was an incident where he didn't know what to do. So when I was sat back down, he was still sitting down, and the judges looked at him, and I was like, I think it's your turn. But the guy after him stood up and went to the front, and they just were like, no, it's his turn. And then he was really awkward. He was really quiet. And yeah, he stood. He was standing, and he took him 30 seconds to start his acting. He's acting in Korean. He wasn't that good at all. He took him 30 seconds, and he was stumbling, and it was a little stuttery, and they stopped him. Anyways, yeah, he wasn't good at all. After him, the guy break danced. He wasn't good. He wasn't bad. I didn't see his face, so I couldn't tell. He did flips and all that, b-boying, but he wasn't that good, so they stopped him. The girl after him sang. She was okay. I think she's like around my level, my voice, but she wasn't that good. She wasn't that spectacular either. So yeah, she wasn't that good looking too. She was kind of fat. So yeah, the girl after her looked really, really old. she acted in Korean. No, she was Korean. She acted in English, I think, and she was not good. They stopped her 15 seconds, and the girl after her danced. She was ugly. She was fat. She had like ugly dyed blonde hair. She danced, stopped her 15 seconds. Done. Our group was done. The judges don't look at you. They don't say anything to you. They all they say is thank you when you're done. And they look like they don't look at you. They don't look like they care. So yeah, but they're judges, so you can't blame them. So after that, we were done. The guy outside came in, told us, said thank you. So and told us to get up and leave. So we got up and left, and that was it. I had to rush right after my audition since I had to go to a wedding right after, so I couldn't stay that long. But yeah, overall, the experience was okay. I already experienced it, so I'm really disappointed. I could have sang way better. I heard that my friends' friends actually had to stay after everyone auditioned to audition again since they liked them so much. So I was a little bit jealous about that, but I can't blame them. I bet they were better dancers and singers than I was. So yeah, so that was my experience on JYP. So yeah. This is my second video. I'm thinking of posting covers of myself singing, but I'm really not that good. But since I've always been wanting to post covers, post me singing, but I just wanted to wait until I was actually okay with my voice. So we'll see. We'll see how many views these two videos get. If there's a lot of people commenting, a lot of views, I'll definitely make a singing video, I guess. But we'll see. So yeah, that was my experience. It was fun overall. It was more, you can't have that much fun when you're really, really nervous. So that's what I gotta say about that. If you guys have any questions about the auditions, which is pretty much done since we were the last place they went to. But if you want to ask questions about it for next time or SM auditions, it's probably coming up since they're starting their world auditions again. So they should be coming at the end of this year. So if you want to ask questions about that, just comment and I'll reply to you right away, probably. So yeah, I'm still a little bummed out about that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.